this thing up really isn't very easy with this old camera. Honestly, I really can't see anything behind me. I mean, other than the E30, there's gonna be nothing behind me anyway. Nothing of value or importance, at least.
Matt, are you kidding? Oh my God! Matt!
That was a weird thud.
Were you trying to end my life?
I can't see you. I can't see anything back there. Oh. That's because the backup camera sucks.
Literally.
We all know the backup cameras on these trucks are not good, especially in 2015. I think in later years they made them a little bit better. But it didn't look so bad on the old radio, the stock radio that was in here, the stock head unit, because, you know, the screen was tiny, it was this big. Now with the new, much larger screen, it makes the pixelated camera look even worse. Pretty nice big view here, but it is just, the quality is just so subpar. It's so bad. I'm hoping this new upgraded camera makes a big difference, but there's only one way to tell. And also, one other thing I'm gonna do is change the camera input on this new head unit. So this head unit came with extra wiring where it basically changes the input of the camera to a different type of wire. And that's supposed to improve the quality some there. So I'm gonna do that. I gotta tear the glove box out, I think, and get behind there, hook that up, hook up the new HD, I don't know if you call it an HD camera, higher quality camera. And I think those two things paired together will make a big difference, hopefully. I'm excited to introduce this week's video sponsor, which is HelloFresh.
Hello.
So I've got an awesome discount for you guys. If you'd like to check it out, go to HelloFresh.com and use code MattRoss21 for 21 free meals plus free shipping. It is January. A lot of people have goals for the new year. HelloFresh will help you achieve those goals, and also you get to skip the grocery store and you don't have to wait in line. The stuff gets delivered right to your door. They also have new recipes that you can make really fast. In fact, in 15 minutes. Enjoy tasting quality done quick with recipes like seared steak and potatoes or Southwest pork and bean burritos. Sounds good. What's nice is you always get top quality food with HelloFresh. Ingredients travel from the farm to your house in less than 7 days, so you know they're fresh. Me and my girlfriend whipped up this delicious meal, which was super easy to make and, well, tasted amazing. The main part of it were these delicious meatballs, which were fantastic. The whole meal in and of itself was delicious. I was very pleased with it. And it was healthy. What was great is it shows up right to your door. All you have to do is walk it inside, bring it into the kitchen, unbox it, and start cooking. If you want an easy way to save money and eat well, cut back on expensive takeout and delivery and get started with HelloFresh. You'll love how fast, easy, and affordable it is to whip up a restaurant quality meal right in your own kitchen. If you'd like to get your own meal like this, you can go to HelloFresh.com and use code MattRoss21 for 21 free meals plus free shipping. Big thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. I'm looking forward to eating more of their food.
10 out of 10.
I love mashed potatoes and meat. All very good. So to fix some of those issues and shortcomings with these trucks, I have a box full of some goodies here. So we've got the new updated rear camera for the truck, as well as fully paint matched tailgate handle. And to top that all off, got a nice exhaust tip. Oh, and one more thing. I've got a whole set of bed lights. My truck didn't come with the OEM bed lighting kit. That kit isn't that great to begin with. It's really not bright. There's only 2 little lights in the back, so it doesn't shine everywhere anyway. So I had to get a wiring kit, and I had to get the actual LED strips themselves. It's gonna be sort of a plug-and-play solution, but it's going to work with the factory cargo light button, my remote fob, all that good stuff. So a whole bunch of stuff to install in today's video, and it's very cold. Not the best day to be working on the truck, but I got to get it done. This is an OEM handle, but it's been paint matched, obviously, to the correct color Is it Olympic or Summit White? I don't remember. I got the right one though. And it's all nice and sanded smooth. Looks very, very nice. This is actually on eBay, and I'll link this below. They've got a few different colors and styles on the website, including with the lock, with the camera hole, without the camera hole, with the electronic lock, etc. All that good stuff. And the upgraded rear camera I'll have linked as well. I think this is a pretty easy install. I guess I'll find out soon enough. I'll have this linked below so you guys can check it out. But it's supposed to go right in and have a clearer picture. I don't think it's going to be like 4K, but it's going to be a lot clearer than the OEM one, because the OEM one is just plain awful. Now, according to the instructions, I need to snip this white wire. Otherwise, the dynamic guidelines that are built into the display from the factory won't work. So I'm going to snip that white wire. Add a little electrical tape. That should work. Now we're pretty much plug and play. This is going to go right in there. I'll just have to get the screws out of my stock tailgate handle to install this one. Time to start tearing the rear end of the truck apart. Shouldn't be too bad. Take some bolts out of the tailgate, pull that cover off, take the tailgate handle off. Not too bad. The actual bed lighting is going to be a good bit more work though. Boys, it is freaking freezing out there. That was certainly easy enough as expected. The only thing that's going to be kind of annoying, getting under the truck and figure out exactly where this wire goes, because I'm not sure. I got to figure that out. One old camera, gone. Got the wire run. It's not plugged in, but it's run where it needs to be, basically. So we button this up, this part up here. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's much better, gentlemen. Much, much better. This looks so much better, boys. This looks a lot more fitting of, you know, a fully loaded high country truck. Now just to finish the wiring. Did I mention it's cold and windy? It's plugged in and routed underneath. I want to hop in the truck, put it in reverse, and make sure it works, and see if we can notice a difference before messing with the wiring inside the truck. Hopefully it works. Yes, boys, it is working, and it does look better. Sweet! Ooh. Let me finish everything up back here. sound good. Can't beat the sound of a diesel truck. Silverado 02 sounded amazing with the AW exhaust, but still doesn't have that diesel truck sound. So new camera installed, but without swapping that cable over. We'll compare the video footage side by side, see if you guys can tell a difference. Much clearer image. Just that alone was worth the upgrade by itself. Absolutely, no doubt. All right, we'll do the driveway test, compare them before and after. I'm pretty happy with that. Nothing crazy, guys, but a definite improvement and a relatively easy install, relatively cheap price too. Now, let's worry about taking that glove box apart and changing the wiring and see if that makes a difference as well. I think I figured out what I need to do, and it's relatively simple. There's only 4 bolts holding this glove box in. That is awesome. That is the complete opposite of an E36. This is really the only one that I see. Does it look the same? Oh, there's another connector. I wasn't looking in the right spot, I don't think. There's a whole bunch of connectors up here. And that plugs in up there. And then I just run this wire over to the head unit, which, if I remember correctly, should just pop right out. Fish the wire up there. Come on. Assuming it goes right here. Cool. Well, before I put this back, let's test it and see if it works. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not good. I didn't do something right, gentlemen. Wonder if I might have to go in the settings. I very well may have to go in settings. All right, I think I found the settings in the install set. So if you go up here, reversing video format, it was on this, which I think is the factory one. So when you put it in reverse, nothing, right? Service rear system. But I went through all these, and this is the one that worked. This one here. Now we have rear camera. Now I do think this is clearer. My only issue is it doesn't have the lines anymore, and I don't know if I can add that or what. There might be more settings, but I will say it's definitely clearer. The new sort of HD camera plus this, I think, did make a pretty nice difference. But I think in a future video I'm going to figure out how to add them back in. But I would say this is much clearer, much nicer, for sure. Absolutely. Now I just have to put the rest of the truck back together, which won't take long at all, because this was very simple to do. And backup still works. Awesome. Man, that is way clearer. The more I see it, the more... Oh, screenshots. I screenshot something. But the more I see it, the happier I am with that. Way better. Not quite as good as my 2022 Silverado, but pretty darn good. Kudos to GM for an excellent design on their glove box. Throw all of my crap back in there. At night, boys, this is a huge difference. It is so much clearer. The combination of the new camera plus the new way that it's plugged in, I mean, it's just much higher quality. It's not fuzzy at night. The old one would be super fuzzy. This camera at night with this new cable looks better than the old camera did with the old cable during the day. That is a massive improvement, I will say. No exaggerations here. Not sponsored. I bought all this stuff on my own. This is a huge upgrade. Very worthwhile. The only thing that kind of sucks is I don't have those lines anymore. I wish I did. I'm just gonna come inside the garage and warm up for a few minutes. Next, I get this big old exhaust tip on here. I don't want one of those toilet bowl looking things. I think this is gonna look nice on there. I had to actually order new Sawzall blades because mine weren't long enough. this little guy isn't going to get through a 5-inch stainless steel pipe very well. But these new 12-inch ones should, hopefully. It's a big boy. I'm gonna get cold again. Yay. A little long, I think. I'm gonna have to cut this back as far as possible, basically. I might have to get a shorter tip. Yeah, I'm going to need a shorter tip for sure. Why did they provide this if it's entirely too long? Like, I want it to sit like that. All right, that's a problem for another day. So going down the line of more electronics, there's no bed lights in this thing at all. I think it was an option in this truck, but I would imagine if it was an option, this would have had it because it's a high country. It had every other option. I have a good tonneau cover on there, but you can't see anything in there at night without the bed lights. So I ordered a set off of Amazon, and I did this same mod in my 2018 ZR2. Very simple. Just LED strips that'll go under the bed, basically under the bed rails, and provide lots of light in there. And I'm going to wire this in so it works with the factory cargo light button. So the first thing is I got to decide where these are going to mount. I mean, I know about where, but I just need to make sure that it's going to work. Sorry, GoPro. It's been a few days since I installed the bed lights, but I needed this harness. So this is the factory bed light harness from GM. They are different on 2016 and up Silverados, maybe even 2015 and a half and up, but this should be the one that I need for my truck. It'll plug in underneath, sort of where I plug my LTZ taillights into, and then you got a wire for each side, which will go to my new bed lights. Plugged in. Good. Good, good, good. You come this way. Well, that side was nice and easy. Hopefully the other side was just as well. Touch one thing back here. I'm freaking covered in crap. Couple of zip ties, a little bit clean up. These bed lights will be done. Well, as long as they work, I should probably test that. Everything's wired up and ready to go. Let's give it a test. Kind of hard to see during the day, but all three of them are working perfect. Check this out. So we've got one under each side, nice and tucked away, and one underneath the tonneau cover. Everything's held in place really, really nicely. We got to cut to the nighttime with the tonneau cover closed, see what kind of difference it's made, because I couldn't see anything in there before. And again, guys, this is all using basically sort of factory wiring. So that connector plugs in around the hitch area, and that's wired into the factory bed light switch in the cab. No added switches, nothing like that. Very, very easy wiring. I like it a lot. Links to all these products are below. Holy crap, that is a ton of light. Couldn't be any happier with that. Now what's cool is, since I have that mod from Boost Auto, my cargo lights come on with the other lights, like when you unlock it and lock it. So, see, lock it, lights off. Unlock it, lights on. See the cargo light up there? And these are tied into that. And that is more than enough light. Adding that strip up there definitely, I think, gave me more light than I had on my Colorado. That's perfect. I don't think I got any packages or anything delivered today. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything behind me. I think we're good to back this hog up. Whoops. Yeah, that'll do it.